Hi, I'm Karen Locke, and I want to welcome you to this series that I'm going to call Ups and Downs with Parts. I'm an IFS practitioner in internal family systems, and I just thought sometimes we kind of have this feeling like we work with parts at an IFS session and then it's done for the rest of the week. And I don't feel like that. I feel like I really need to be trying to work with my parts every day in some way or other. And so I'm going to try to have some sharing with you all about how it works for me with parts during the day. And so sometimes it's up and sometimes it's down. And I hope that you might find some encouragement for, oh yeah, that's something that I could do with my parts. And also, oh yeah, she has some problems with parts too, because all of us do. It's not like anyone that I know of does things perfectly with their parts. And so yesterday I started the day with reading Self-Compassion Day by Day, which is a book that I actually wrote. I felt like I had some guides helping me write it, quite honestly. And so each day I start out reading a section of that because I want some inspiration for working with my parts each day. And yesterday was a reading about paying attention to things in your life that you haven't been paying attention to up till that point. And as I thought about it and as I wrote in my journal, I realized that I hadn't been out in nature for a while. I hadn't talked to my son for a while, and I hadn't made a dentist appointment. And some of those things are easier to do than others. So I did have some extra time yesterday to be outside. So that was the good news, was the time was there. But weather-wise, when I got out there, it's in Minnesota and it was Easter, but it was still raining. And then as I walked out in nature near the Mississippi River, it started snowing instead. So I'm in rain and I'm in snow and it's cold, and I was enjoying it on the one hand, and the other hand, it was like, oh, it's too bad that that's the day that I have the time outside. But it was still inspiring. I still love seeing little tiny baby leaves that are just waiting to come out for some nicer weather. And I enjoyed I actually saw some people that had strung a big band across two trees, and they were doing, they're walking tight ropes just out in the park by the Mississippi River. So it was kind of fun to do that. So I was really happy that I got out anyway, even if it was cold. I really dressed warm for the weather. And then in the evening, I got to talk to my son on the phone, and I hadn't talked to him since his birthday. And so that was really exciting. And as I thought about the whole dentist thing, I did not do it yesterday, but I did realize some parts that are worried about it. So there's parts that are worried that I have a little bit of a soreness, that could be some problem, like, oh no, there's expense and there's pain and there's fear about what's going to happen. So there's all of those parts that are in there. And then there's also parts that are worried about COVID and worried about, could I catch it if I go there? And I don't usually go any place without masks, and that's someplace you have to be without masks. So this morning I met with those parts again, and we're still kind of working up to it. I did try calling this morning, and then there was a lady who said, I'm actually with a patient and we're short-staffed and I can't talk right now. We'll put you on hold. And I decided, okay, maybe this is a sign from the universe that I don't need to do it right now. So this is kind of on hold. So that's the down. So there were some ups and some middles and some downs with parts over the last day. So I'll be looking forward to seeing if you've got some ups and downs with your parts in the last recent time, maybe in the comments. Thanks for watching, and hopefully there will be more later. And the book, as I said, is called Self-Compassion Day by Day, if you're looking for some daily readings. Thanks for seeing me. My website is emotionalhealingcoach.org if you want more information. Thank you. Bye.